Travel day. We'll do the travel day option. Right. Alright. Practice swings in before Koshien round 1? Probably. Can't necessarily give my team any more rest. It looks like a lot of them could use it. Okay, almost still looking good. To just didn't great stats, unfortunate. It was like a 4-star, but just didn't come in how we wanted. Pogo. Be a good catcher once we need to rely on him. Alright. Practice swing away. Everybody's in good condition. Now, the understanding that it is time to begin. We will bat first. Least favorite way to start a game. Start with a hard sinker. Fastball, other way to the shortstop. We let up an easy first out. Hard sinker that I think I probably should have had, but oh well. Bad fastball, good. I feel like this pitcher isn't thrown very fast. Decent forkball, a little lucky he was on the inside. Nice. Gonna be a double on the second pitch. Or second batter, not pitch. Nonamura. Okay, slow screwball gets by us. Fastball's an easy layoff. Yeah, so that fastball was 84 miles per hour. We pop up the slider. That's going to be out number 2. We have Gunji coming up next. Let's see if he can do it. 33 home runs. I saw the forkball. I still got fooled by the forkball. Tried to get it that time. That's luck. We're good. We could have had one of those forkballs, though. That would have been great. Oh, I thought that was more to the outside. We got a little bit lucky right there. Fastball, dangerous spot. Protect and get the first RBI of the game. Good job, Gunji. How's this to go up 1-0? Sugiya. What do you got him in store? Watching the first one go by, forkball. Then you get a fastball yourself that you're gonna pop into center field. 2 back-to-back hits straight up the middle. We have Senba, who has a little bit more power than Sugiya. And he gets a hold of that one, not quite home run power. But it is going to be a 2 RBI, just so long as we get the player in. We do indeed. So there we go, Senba with a 2 RBI double. Get us up 3-0 in the first. Tamaki gets a hit, 4-0. Or Koshien strikes out. Now it's our turn to pitch. They don't seem to have a ton of power on this team. Their batting average is decent. This is Takayama's last tournament. Here we go with the curveball. Started off with a really nice curveball. With a fastball up and away. And we're going to finish it off with the best pitch we have, a slider. And we get him striking out. We got a sinker. Let's actually go with a 2-seam. Keep the speed up. We dot that one, and then we go to the slider on the outside again, but we drop it a little bit more. There we go. 2 strikeouts already for Takayama in his summer Koshien debut. Starts off with another curveball. We're going to go to the sinker. And we're going to keep it to the outside slider, but it comes down. Doesn't fall for it. We have fastball just barely on the inside. Fall for that one either. Go back to the curveball. We're going to get it right on the corner. Oh, but good connection on it. Isn't able to get 3 strikeouts, but does go 1, 2, 3. It's a good start to our summer Koshien. Nita gets on by an error, but gets no further, as that's 3 outs. We continue with another 1, 2, 3 half. Gunji gets walked, and then Sugiya grounds into a double play. Senba follows him right after. They get a leadoff hit in the bottom of the 3rd. They go down swinging. You leave the player stranded. They get a walk, so their second runner on, and it's a home run from Sekita. They bring it back to within 2. Nita walking for the 2nd time, and this time it's Nanamuru to get the ground out into a double play. We're able to go 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. Get back up in the 6th. Sugiya gets a base hit. Is able to steal 2nd, so now it's Senba. He had that 2 RBI hit. He has 1 ball on currently. The fastball, we barely miss. But we are able to get the RBI yet again. So Senba, 3 of our 5 runs contributed to him so far. Hopefully he'll be able to continue that show of form, but now it's Tamaki's turn. Definitely not one of our highlight players, but nothing to scoff at either. He connects with that fastball on the sweet spot, sends it deep to right field. Gets a one-hopper off the wall. Brought back in, but it's an easy RBI double for Tamaki. Finds his pitch, and he blasts it out into deep right field. 104 miles per hour off the bat. All right, Koshida, can you follow that up? Don't have quite as much power, but you do spot the fastball. Kind of jam yourself a little bit, but continue getting the bats around, and we're on to their first relief pitcher. And we immediately get a fastball. They can't turn 2 off of it. It's a sacrifice ground out to second base. Ikia gets a hit, so we get another run before the inning ends. 4 runs in the first, 4 runs in the 6th. Have us up by 6 points going into the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go some of our best hitters. Akiyama is able to follow it up with a couple of strikeouts himself, and then Senba gets a double, moves himself over to third. Yamamuro cannot hit him home. We leave him stranded. Right now, it's looking like that may be okay. We have another 1, 2, 3 inning. Just mopping up the other team. We go in here. Takayama currently at 104 pitches. Because we're in here right at the end, we're going to go to our orders, and we're going to go strongly encourage. We're going to get our stamina recovered. Pitch velocity goes up, and the power and control of all of our pitches goes up as well. Look at all these S-tier pitches we have all of a sudden. What an inning this is going to be for Takayama. Strike 1 with the slider. Goes in with the curveball afterwards. Dots it for strike 2. And we're going to have the sinker cut in on his hands. We get him swinging for strike number 3. 14 strikeouts for Takayama. Going to start it with a fastball up and in. 99 miles per hour. Curveball on the outside corner. We're going to go for the strikeout pitch again with the sinker. Doesn't fall for it. That's okay. We can go with the slider on the inside. And there we go. 2 strikeouts. 1 more to go. Let's start this guy off with the slider. Go into the sinker on the outside. And then a curveball that drops out of the zone. Doesn't fall for it, but maybe the fastball on the inside. And there we go. 3 strikeouts and the ball game. The win 8-2 for Ishita in round number 1 of Koshien. S-tier slider control for Takayama now. Let's go. Could go core training here. Maybe club manager, core training, core training. Seems to be one of our best options as we get ready for round number 2. Ooh, study session. Hey, academics too. We like it. However, we're going up just because it was the best option. Ooh, sinker, pitcher, power. Energy drinks, good. Nawa. It's power up, nice. Takizawa got taller. Powerhouse rated Oguchi. Everybody in good condition yet again. We had 7 days to rest. We get into round number 2. Have the first game of the day. We are up against the powerhouse team, so we got to be ready for anything. Their speed and their ability slightly lacking, but you can see their leadoff and then their 4-hitter. Both very powerful. I think it was 18 and 24 home runs for them. They can bring the power. Might be able to really push Gunji and Nanamoro to really have to bring their A game. Start this game off with a slider on the outside. Fastball, not all the way up, but on the inside. We're already up by 2 strikes. Let's get that curveball that drops away. Oh, he's barely able to touch it. Sugiya runs down the foul line and is able to get out number 1. Start with a sinker. Comes in from the outside. A fastball. This guy's good up against the breaking, so we want to get that speed in there. 100 miles per hour gets blown by him. And the slider. It's going to drop out. Weakly hit over to Ikia. He throws it to first and a little bit closer than maybe we wanted. It is out number 2. Go in here with the 2-seam fastball. Out number 1. Then we go to the curveball. Oh, you know, he makes good connection on it. Go to the slider now. Fouls it back. Into the sinker on the hands. And we finish it off with the curveball. Doesn't fall for it. Now we go fastball. Up and away for the strikeout. Takayama does get one in the first inning. And up against a powerhouse team, we keep it scoreless in the first. That's not something we do very often. As, oh my god, look at Gunji. 33 home runs. Hanamura has 20. And Ikia had 12 of his own. DJ! How you doing? I know we said hello in Change Chat, but it's good to see you over here. Okay, we get the fastball, but I don't think the power is going to be enough. I think we're going to be out. So unfortunate. Perfect contact. But just not enough leverage. Hit it off a bad timing. And this time we push it and barely get it over the second baseman's head. If he had just jumped, that probably would have been tough. Oh, sweeper. Wasn't expecting the sweeper. He had thrown mainly fastballs so far. And he has a curveball as well. For ball 1. 1-1 count. Sinker goes to the left. So sinker, curveball, sweeper. As that's a soft pop-up. And it was popped too high for it to go down. How's your day going, DJ? We have Gunji up. He gets a fastball, but we roll over on it, and he is not fast enough to beat it out. Side retired, both teams with but a hit in the first inning. Then our third baseman makes an error. Get a couple of flyouts and a ground out to keep it scoreless. They have a 1-2-3 inning. So now they have slightly more momentum than we've had so far, and that's a walk and a hit, so it's first and third before the ground out. Yeah. It is unfortunate that your back is sore and that's become the normal for you. Never fun to be sore anywhere ever. Hoping that I'll be lucky enough in life to not really have to deal with too much soreness. So far, it's been going well for me. We get through the 5th inning here. We've let up 4 hits so far, but haven't allowed a single run through. Meanwhile, besides that hit in the first inning, we have had absolutely nothing going for us. Send out Nawa to pinch hit. That's a ground out from him. He doesn't even get anything. Ogita takes first base. Just trying to get whatever hitting we can. We're already into the 7th inning. Can we get anyone on base? No, Gunji strikes out as well. They get their 5th hit now. It was quiet for a couple of innings, and they followed up with another one. So it's first and third with 1 out. We're going to want to pitch the sinker here. Oh my god, we're up against their 4-batter, their strongest batter. We get the sinker there. We're going to try and get the ground out if we can. So now we're going to have the curveball over here as well. We want him reaching. Go back to the sinker. And that's a strikeout from Takayama. Up against the 4-batter. They're bringing in a pinch runner on first base. This batter hasn't had much success so far. He's a push hitter, so we're going to try and pitch him to the inside, starting with the curveball. They run it. We throw it back home just in case. They do get the steal. We get the strike. Slider. Let's try and dot the corner as best we can. Bit more in than we wanted. Let's see if maybe we can get him swinging with the fastball on the inside. He doesn't even bat an eye. We go with here. What do we think? Get him swinging. Maybe another curveball. This one dropping a little bit lower. It does get him. 2 strikeouts from Takayama. Gets him out of the jam. What a break on that curveball. It stays 0-0. And we continue to... I thought we weren't going to get a hit, but Tamaki is able to get it. But we have Ogita in here now. Not quite as good of a hitter as the other first baseman. That is 2 strikes on him already, that gyro splitter. Very good. The fastball we can ignore. Their starter is still in there, and if we can get him out of the game, might be a turning point, but we pop that pitch up. Bad PCI placement from us. That is the 8th inning ending. We're into the 9th. We're going to get those orders out there. We're going to try and strongly encourage him. Get his energy back. Now let's see if we can do something. I wish we would have had something else, but we're going to go with really hype up. increase the defense. This guy has verse breaking, so we're going to try and pitch him some fastballs. Start with the sinker and then go the fastball up and away. Good strike number 2, and then we go for the curveball for the strikeout. Don't get him swinging. Now we go with the slider. Left it in there a little bit too much. It's down the right field line and barely curves foul. But we've set him up now. I think we can go for the fastball right on the very edge of the zone. There we go. Third strikeout in a row for Takayama. Start of the 9th. And we're going up against another player with verse breaking. So we're going to actually start with this sinker again. Ball 1. Now we go fastball. Can't catch up to the 100 miles per hour. Let's try and get him swinging with the slider. This time actually keep it low. There we go. And then straight back to a fastball just above the strike zone. Doesn't swing at it, but that was a setup for the curveball away. Doesn't want to fall for it. Go for the 2-seam fastball up and in. Maybe the movement will mess him up a little bit. Maybe it did. Maybe it would have been a home run with the regular fastball, but instead it's a fly out to our right fielder. Start this one off with a slider now. Straight to the fastball. And we're going to go curveball on the inside. Doesn't get him, but that's okay. We can go sinker that breaks in on his hands. Doesn't fall for that one either. We'll go for another inside pitch. Oh, I think we left this slider hanging a little bit too much. Tamaki with the slide to get the out, though. Good bit of defense for Tamaki as he was put to work. Twice in a row. And, I mean, that is 9 shutout innings for Takayama. We start with our 9 batter, maybe not who we want to start with. But then it's going to be up to the top of our lineup. In a very crucial inning, it's a ground ball straight to the second baseman, and it's out number 1. But all it takes is 1 run. Ikia gets the fastball in the sweet spot, sends it far, sends it deep, and it's a walk-off home run from our leadoff hitter. Ikia wins it for Ishita. A 1-0 win in round number 2. The other team, they had the momentum, they had the hits, but in the end, our defense stood strong. And it came down to a home run in the bottom of the 9th from our leadoff. Holy, what an end to that one, DJ. We could go study group and then sprints and sprints here before round 3. We actually need to look at a couple of things in here because, yeah, the pitch power for Takayama is all set. That side pitch. Now we got to get the 2-seam up there. We could work on control if he's still around, but I think Koshien will be over by that point. Fukai, yeah, we don't care about the 3rd years anymore. Look at some of our 1st years. Speed, power. I just kind of want to check and make sure that nobody else needs to swap anything before we get into the next round. Like, Nanamura is already at B tier throwing, so we're going to get your arm strength up. Then we're going to work on your fielding afterwards. Glad I double checked that, because we don't need him working on something that's already B tier at this point. A tier arm strength for Nonagaki. Kumashiro is almost at A tier speed. I believe Kumashiro, yes, was indeed a 4-star. Alright. So let's do study group and some sprints. Hopefully the study group will allow them to increase their energy a little bit. 3 people's energy goes up, that's good. We get a little bit more speed out of the team before round 3. There we go. Kama's training just really suited him. Nice. Right. Super Powerhouse Shinagawa West. Let's see how we're gonna do. Everybody in good condition. We are in round 3. Ishita versus Shinagawa West. It's always my pitching that's skeptical up against super powerhouse teams. We're gonna have to wait and see how Ishita does. Fully glued out chart here for Shinagawa West. They are as best as they can be in every single aspect. Alright, Takayama. Your ERA down to a 1.25. Up against a right fielder that doesn't really have too much going for him. He's in bad condition. We'll start off with a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Then slow him right down with the slider. And get even slower with trying to go for the curveball. He does foul it off. So that's something. We'll go for the sinker that breaks out of the zone. And he fouls that one off again. Okay, 2 fouls. Is he expecting something in the strike zone? We'll go for a slider now. Then for another curveball, this one on the inside. Ball for that one either. Fastball, I think we left it a little bit too far in this zone. He hits it the other way. Tamaki over and right. Gets busy early. Is able to catch for out number 1. This guy has verse breaking. I should not have thrown the slider right away. We do dot it for strike 1, and then we go to the fastball for ball number 1. Let's see if a high sinker may be able to get him. Oh, it definitely does, as Takayama catches it for out number 2. Let's see, triple S tier. It's takeoff plus and bunt. But he hits an outside fastball, tries to pull it, and it's going to be an easy catch for Senba. Up and in no, I went up and out. popping out worked well. Ikia, the home run hero in round number 2. Let's see what he delivers starting off in round number 3. Gets a fastball, and that one may get underway the same way we ended the last game, as Ikia hits a bomb 400 feet on the dot. Out to right field. Way to go, Ikia. Yes, sirree. All right, Nita. Let's see what you can do. Inside fastball, we ignore it. 96 miles per hour. Nita hits a ground ball. It's through. Nothing wrong with a nice, easy base hit. It's able to keep us going. Now it's Nanamura's turn. He hasn't gotten a home run yet in Koshien. I think he only had like 1 home run in the lead up. And that might be an easy pop out. I panicked a little bit. I didn't need to swing at that. But now we have Gunji up. We'll see if he can rip one here. Round 1 and 2, he's been quiet. But he may have just been waiting until his moment here. That is a line drive. It's a one-hopper. Off the fence. We're going to try and send our player home. He makes it there standing. So it's 2-0. As our RBI leader is able to get another. With a 110-mile-per-hour hit. The deep left field. And now it's Thugia. He's really good at getting hits. Maybe not quite as good at hitting the home runs. That's another fastball that we kind of dink, and it's an error by the first baseman. We're able to easily beat it out so he doesn't have time to recover. That could be big. That might give us another couple of runs. We're going to go... timeout. He has an A-tier arm with B-tier accuracy. We have S-tier speed on first base. I think we go for the hit and run. We tried to swing and hit it anyways, and it's out. We didn't get it. It is unfortunate. And then we missed the sinker as well. Sweeper was low. I was kind of fine going for that there, because we got him on base for free anyways. As well try and get some more out of it. Oh, weak grounder to the pitcher, though. He's going to fire it to first. The side is retired. We only get 2. But we put the pressure on them early. They started off with a double on their leadoff and then get a walk right afterwards. Ground into a double play with Fukushi. We go 1-2-3 very quickly at the bottom of the second. They get a double, so it's second and third, and they get nothing out of it again. Top of our lineup also goes out 1-2-3. Very disappointing that we couldn't keep it going in the third inning. So the momentum may shift a little bit depending on who gets the next couple of base runners. With a walk from Sugiya, nothing to show for it. We'll have to see how the other team does. We're able to get 1-2-3. Takayama with some good pitching. It has turned into a pitcher's duel. They get another leadoff hit. Shortstop ground out. A home run from Miki. And it's tied back up 2-2. Can Nanamura or Gunji respond? No, they cannot. They continue with the momentum. Another leadoff hit. We are able to leave him stranded on first base. We go 1, 2, 3, bottom of the 7th, and now we're going into the last 2 innings, tied up 2-2. And it's our turn to go in here. Strongly encourage with Agery to get Takayama's stamina back up there. Let's try and keep it in the infield. We'll do a sinker on the outside. Slider maybe on the inside. Dot the corner. Curveball that dips out of the strike zone for the strikeout. That's number 10. Takayama continues to rack up the Ks. Their DH has the clutch gene in him. We're going to go with a fastball up and in. Strike number 1. Slider on the outside. All for it. Get this sinker in and down low. We get the strike call on it, so then we do a curveball right here. He's able to connect on it, but it's an easy ground out to the shortstop. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Sekita put in there to pinch hit. He flies out. Yamamuro strikes out. And Yukiya flies out for right field. And we swap out Takayama for Agery. Will this decision come back to bite us? We had just given Takayama plenty of energy. Agery pitches his wind up a little bit slower, so maybe we can get him with the different timing. Different release point. He has adaptive, takeoff plus, and presence. We're going to start with that up and in heater. Get strike 1. Now we go screwball to the inside. It's ball 1. See if we can get that slow sweeper on him. I'm not sure if this is going to be in the strike zone or not. It is. So let's go moving fastball on the outside. He does connect with it. It's through in to left field. Our first baseman stays on first, even if we throw it from left field. That is hilarious. I don't really know what we have for a ground out pitch with Agery. So we're going to go with the sweeper. And then with the screwball. It's a ball. That's unfortunate. Let's go in there with the fastball. Quite off on the timing, so maybe we can go to the outside in the middle. Oh, we threw that way too far outside. Now let's try and get the screwball into the strike zone. That's a strikeout for out number 1 in the 9th inning. Now they have their left fielder, Kikukawa. Doesn't have the best hitting stats. May have been brought in as a defensive replacement. Let's see if we can get that sweeper to come in. Let's go for the fastball on the outside. Now he does connect on it. But Tamaki, he misses it. He throws it to second. Does get it in time for the force out. Almost a really bad error there from the right fielder. What should have been routine almost turned disastrous. We get strike 1 with the screwball. Go in with the away fastball. That's strike number 2. We'll go with the slow sweeper that comes in on the hands. It's an easy ground ball to the shortstop. He throws it to first. And we're down to the bottom of the 9th again. Tied, this time 2-2. More runs. They also go to their relief pitcher. We have Nita up. It's a fastball. I was expecting some sort of break. That's strike number 1. We get a foul. It would have been ball number 1. Now we have to defend. We get another fastball. We beam it out to left field. Need a good piece of hitting against the Submarine pitcher that is way down there, almost touching the dirt when he releases. Nanamura, your turn to shine. Watch the outside fastball, so now you've seen the speed. Know what it looks like. It's a circle change in there. We're focusing on the hit instead of the power. That slow sweeper almost able to catch the corner. Instead, you get a fastball off the sweet spot. Hit too hard. And it makes it right to the left fielder, Gunji. What can you do? Had a fastball in the first inning. Oh, you had that curveball. I should have swung. You pop it up. I shouldn't have swung at it. It's a bad swing from me. That's going to be out number 2. And now it's all up to Sugiya. Or we go to extras. Oh, we had the fastball. I moved the PCI off of it. The 12-6 curve doesn't drop enough. That's a fastball. We hit the other way. If it drops, the inning continues. We now have first and second. Senba up. All it takes is a hit to the gap. Circle change, not in the strike zone. Fastball, but my PCI was going crazy. I was not focused on it. Circle change. I didn't want to risk it. Another circle change. It's going to be a soft hit. Can we beat it out? No. Late by a step. And we go into extras. Barely miss out on an infield hit. Out by maybe a step and a half. It's inning number 10. They start with runners on first and second. We go screwball to the outside. Good start. Now we go fastball up and in. He connects with it, but it should be an easy fly out. Gunji almost misses it. Has to go for a slide. A little bit unfortunate there. But now all we need is a double play. This guy has verse breaking, so the fact that we're throwing a screwball is awful. Let's hit that fastball. I think we can hit another one in the other corner. There we go. Now we get him with the sweeper to the inside. He doesn't want it. Doesn't want it. We go back to a fastball on the outside. Oh, he connects with that one. Gunji sliding, can't hold on to it. Tamaki picks it up. We throw it in from center field, just barely late at the plate. Oh my god, what a sequence of events. Gunji almost with the sliding catch for out number 2. Tamaki picks it up, throws it in on a line. One bounces. It's just barely late. So they strike first, and now they have second and third. We're going to go with a screwball. A little bit more up than you would expect. Then go with the slow sweeper away. That's 2 strikes already. We go fastball up. Doesn't fall for it. Let's go for the sweeper now and try and get it to touch the corner. We threw it a little bit low. It was me just not knowing where the strike zone was. Alright. Let's get this fastball in there. Perfect pitch. A little bit weaker. Gunji catches it, tries to throw it in, but it's a sac fly. So they get 2 runs. Try and start this off with a fastball, up and in. Oh, ball 1. I think it could have been called a strike, but the umpire does what he wants. We get strike 1 with that. We go for the same sweeper that we missed last time. It's there, Senba with the dive and the catch to prevent any more runs. Good defense coming out for Ishita there in the 10th, but it wasn't enough. We have a couple of defensive replacements. Now we have Tamaki in. Runners on first and second. The sweeper doesn't come in far enough. We catch the fastball. It's off of the sweet spot. It's going into the gap. We're sending the runners. We don't send the other one, though. All it takes is a sac fly to tie it up. We just need to get it into the outfield. Really good first hit. As we hit it into the gap. Honestly, if I had sent the runners a little bit earlier, if I didn't think they were going to get so close to catching it, I might have been able to get more out of it. But here we go. That's another fastball into the gap. That should be easily down. And that is gonna be the ball game. We come back in the bottom of the 10th with some good hits. 2 in a row. We don't even get an out. And we win it 5-4 after it started looking a little bit scary. Oh. Yet again, the teams out-hit us, but we produce the runs we need when they matter. So this is base lock. Okay. Ogita has gotten the octopus title. Interesting. Item. We have base lock. We're gonna give that to Adri just in case he has to come into the game again. We have the recovery drink. We're gonna use that immediately. I'm gonna look at the roster here really quick. Just see if there's anything we might want to swap around. Overall, all the stars are correct. But does someone have better than CDE for hitting? Oh, yeah. We need Nawa in there hitting right away. Yamamuro, he's great, but my goodness, Nawa, CCD, definitely should have been hitting instead. A little bit of a blunder on our DH spot, but that's okay. We're gonna hit intra-squad, bad hop, bad hop. So we get ready for the Koshien quarterfinal. Kirita gets clutch hero. I don't think he's even on the bench, but he has clutch hero now. Contender rated Kamigawa Sogo. Watch out for Yokoyama, Ogasawara, Ukura, Nobushi, Aru. Plenty of people we gotta pay attention to. But it's contender rated, so theoretically should be a little bit easier than the last couple of games we've had. Takayama fully rested in great form. Here we go, the quarterfinals, day 13 of the Summer Koshien underway. Kamigawa Sogo. They have a decent team, though. They have good pitching, decent power. But now we don't get to make the last-second comeback here. It's all going to be about batting well early and then finishing them off with our pitching in the 9th inning. All right, Takayama. This started with the fastball. We already go 100 miles per hour. Oh, it's through. They hit the gap, the slider. They were on top of it. They know it's one of his go-to pitches, one of his best pitches. Now we're going to go to a sinker. It's well behind it. Let's see if this curveball can do us some good. This guy's got a crazy leg kick. Pops up the fastball. Takayama underneath the catch. And out number 1. Let's see if we can get a ground out here and just face the minimum. Slider does catch it. Let's see. Maybe this curveball right here. He does touch it. I don't think it's worth it to go to second, though. In the end, we will have to face their 4-hitter, who hits it weakly, but it might be far enough in front of Gunji, but the sliding catch does come out. And it's out number 3, the side retired. As Gunji is able to make up for missing the sliding catch in the last game. Ikia maybe get us started here with a leadoff home run. And I think he did it. We saw the bat flip. But no, it's off the wall. It's only a double. I thought he may have had it. I saw a bat flip animation after he made contact. But it ends up against the wall. Ida watches a forkball go by. One of the deadliest pitches against us. Sees a fastball. I think that's caught by the center fielder. Curious, what is their... Oh my god, their catcher is awful. We might be able to steal third. Oh, but with a fastball like that just left hanging, we're not going to worry about it. Nanamura gets to second, trades places with Ikia, and it's 1-0. If we get any singles, though, we are stealing. 100%. Gunji watches the curveball. Maybe could have taken a swing, but he was above it. Not below it, and then misses that one. The second baseman tries to pick it up after the shortstop error. Gunji makes it on base, though. Sugiya, can you keep the hitting going? Take a sinker for a strike. Forkball for strike 2. Now we gotta defend. That fastball is harmless. That fastball a little bit more dangerous. Think about sending in the player. A little bit too risky. We're gonna have bases loaded, 1 out. Senba up to hit. He has 9 home runs. Let's see if we can get him a nice even 10 before he leaves Ishita High School. Strike 1. And strike 2 with the curveball. We do connect. We're going to tag up, get the sac fly. And it is 2-0. That forkball was pretty good. It dropped. We were able to follow it and still pop it up. Not really where we wanted it to go. Tamaki. Oh, he had forkball. It was down the middle, so I thought maybe the opportunity was there. Another solid hit into the outfield. That left fielder, he's got an arm on him. You gotta be careful. One could even say he probably has the cannon arm. That is 2 balls from the forkball. We see a fastball and try and hit it into the gap. We do make it past the center fielder. And it's a bases clearing double. So it's going to be 5-0 in the first off of that hit. We're going to be starting inning number 2 right back on our leadoff. So we go 1, 2, 3 in the top of the second. Hey, they're able to go 1, 2, 3. So just a shaky start for them, and then they're able to get their pitching under control. Hit from Sugiya. He should steal, but it's a double anyways from Senba. Second and third, and we make nothing of it, so no insurance runs coming through in the third. The other team goes down easily. Hit from Nita, and we're already on to their first relief pitcher. Able to get a little fly out. Get his defense going. Gunji strikes out. Sugiya grounds out, and then Senba flies out. As Takayama, besides that one hit in the first, is keeping it going. Tamaki gets hit by a pitch. Koshida gets a double, so it's second and third. Round out, and then a fly out. Continue to not add any insurance runs on. Is unfortunate for the team. We have our 3, 4, 5 hitters, and Sugiya does walk and grounds out. Immediately afterwards, on to the 8th. Get too much out of it. Tamaki, Nawa, Koshida. 1, 2, 3. Top of the 9th. We have a 5-0 lead. All we need is some good pitching. He's a push hitter, and we're pitching him to the outside. Small mistake. Let's go to the inside. And that's part of the reason why Koshida just crawls straight back, and it's out number 1. Now we'll go with the curveball. To the slider. Keep it off speed. And then ramp him up high and inside. Doesn't fall for it. It's okay. We can go to another curveball that breaks a little bit more. I don't know if I actually did enough. It's going to be in front of Ogita, who's come in as a defensive sub for Gunji. He's just got that little bit better defense to close out the game. We go sinker. With a slider, just fouled away. Into a fastball. Up and away. We pitched it in the strike zone, didn't really need to, but Sekita settles underneath and serves us the win. 5-0 up against Kamigawa Sogo. Now what I just realized, I feel like there was double audio going for a lot of that. Really unfortunate. eBaseball, for some reason, picks up audio from my other audio sources super easily, but doesn't... Other audio sources don't pick up the eBaseball one that I have. And it really throws me off. Quarterfinals in the bag. What can we do? Oh, we can triple up on core training, possibly. Double up and then special. See if we can get anyone some special abilities before this next game. Onagaki is going to be an important player on the team. He's going to be our left fielder. Push hitter, versus breaking, head first, takeoff plus, clutch. We're going to do takeoff plus. And he learned it. Nice. Nagaki proves his star power with that too. Kogo found his voice. Some extra abilities. Super powerhouse rated Hokota. Imura. Kodajima. Nabatame. Kino. Tough opponent. It is super powerhouse rated. Everybody in good condition. Takayama fully rested. It's gonna be in the rain. I don't have a water up here. I really should. Alright. Let us see how the team does against Hokuta. Another super powerhouse rated team. We already beat a couple on our way here. This team's ability a little bit lower, but it looks like they have plenty of power hitters. See how you can do Takayama. Start off with a fastball up and away. Strike one, good. Slider. Outside. Nice, and then the curveball, we don't want to pitch it in the strike zone. There we go. Strike out number 1. It's a good start. This guy's only got A tier, and both contact and power. So let's start with that fastball. This time we're going to go to the curveball earlier. Good pitch on the corner, and we're going to go to a sinker that breaks outside the zone. Does foul it off. Good for him. But it means he's willing to swing, so we're going to go slider on the outside. Doesn't fall for that one. Maybe a 2-seam. Just barely on the edge. We get the strikeout. I'm surprised. I feel like most of the time that is not called the strike. So we got a little bit lucky there. Start this time with the curveball. Try and get it to drop in on the corner. Exactly how we wanted. Then we go sinker in on the hands. And he pops it up. Gunji tracking it down. Gets the out. The side retired. Now it's our turn to hit. See what Ikia can do to show off the leadoff spot. Watches a fastball go by. This pitcher only pitching 91. He doesn't have a ton of stamina. But it's a curveball that drops in for strike number 1. Oh, I was thinking that sweeper might leave the zone. Fastball on the inside. Good eye, good eye. Another fastball. This one hit to the outfield, and center fielder cuts it off. This is a super powerhouse rated team. We'll double check really quick. Their catcher is only a D-tier arm. We're going to go for a hit and run so we can try and get the steal in. We get a fastball anyways. Nita, oh, barely pulls it foul. We still go for a hit and run. Curveball, and yeah, that arm is not going to be enough to throw our runners out. So we should be able to steal bases all day long. As I was slightly distracted, I hit a pop-up back, and the catcher is able to get it. But we spot ourselves another fastball. This time, Nanamura is the one that spots it, and that bounced in a pretty interesting way up against the fence. It almost kind of like rode the fence, and would have been interesting to see if it went up and over. It would have been a ground rule double or a home run. I don't know how that's coded into the game, or even if that normally would happen. Because it hit the fence right here, and then kind of followed along before hitting the edge. What did you come back to? You came back to us winning 1-0 right now. Gunji up to bat. You missed out on a 5-4 game. Okay. Strike number 1. And then we won 5-0 afterwards, so now we're into the quarterfinals. Oh, I fell for the forkball. But we get a fastball. That's going to be down. Nanamura easily home off of that. Gunji to second. Yes, we did come back on the extra inning game. We won it 5-4. And then we were able to win the next one pretty easy. It was up against an easier team. So we won that one 5-0. Good pitch on the strike there. I didn't think it would be. Another really good strike. That was risky letting that one go. It's okay. We're getting his pitch count up. That's what we'll say. Just working the count. Ooh, really good sweeper for a strike there on Senba. He gets that one. We'll send the player home. We don't want to risk not getting a third run up against a super powerhouse team. I was like, do I just not send him home so I can try and work the pitch count a little bit more? Don't think it's worth it. Oh, I get why you stopped watching Shane, because he died and they're doing a VOD review now. I have him up on my phone, so I pay attention to him and gotta rack up my channel points. Right, we're through the second. Nobody really gets anything. Yashioka got a hit for Hokuta.
And Gunji gets a hit to the shortstop, and he steals second base. And that's a run because we stole a base. Now we have first and second, but it's a strikeout. So we do get one insurance run, but not anything more. Ogita gets a hit, but Fujishima grounds into a double play. They got kills and into placement. That's good. Oh, Nanamura with a double. We get in here because we're only at 4 runs. Gunji, let's see if we can make it 6 here off of one swing of the at-bat. We're going to get this starter out of here pretty quick. We get the fastball. But not in a great spot. Oh no, Nanamura really slow on the takeoff there. I think he thought the center fielder caught it, but unfortunately he pulled the Gunji where his defense wasn't quite up to snuff. Now we have Sugiya in here up against their first relief pitcher. And he gets underneath a fastball. Should be an easy fly out. We time it, we try and go for the sac fly, we get it, and it's 5-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Dun, dun, dun. All right, they get a hit in the 7th, but nothing more comes of it. I am a little bit surprised. I feel like a lot of these times against the powerhouse and super powerhouse teams, it's been our pitching that's really gotten us the win. But in this one, our hitting has been absolutely phenomenal. We've gotten 5 runs. We've gotten 9 hits. Good. All right, your numbers... 69.27 in the national decks. 84.43% in the spawnable decks. As... There we go. Those are my numbers. Alright, here we go. Fastball on the outside to start us off here. In the 9th inning, we get strike number 1. Let's follow it up with a curveball. Ooh, he makes good connection. Senba looks a little slow, but he tracks it down and is able to get out number 1. Our numbers are pretty similar, but you have more in the spawnable decks than I do. By 9? You have 9 more Pokemon than I do. Slider, easy ground out to Nanamura, throws it across, and he almost didn't have enough gas in the arm to get the out. Sinker on the edge for strike 1, then we go slider on the inside. Try and get him with the fastball. Oh, he actually connects, but it is dead set on going to Tamaki. The ball game ends and we win it 5-0. Yeah, DJ. I mean, I stream, what, we'll say 16 to 20 hours a week, and I'm just sitting here throwing Pokeballs the entire stream. Have a wonderful night, DJ. I probably will only be on for like another half an hour to 45 minutes. There we go. Ishita wins it 5-0. right? I don't even know if I'll be on for another half an hour, to be fair. I think there's, I think we have the finals. Yeah, the finals is all that is left for us. And we get brush back. Let's give that to Fukai, I guess. But yeah, we have one game left, and then we're done. Can we do all of the sprints we can? So let's do spectate. Can we get both sprints? No. Pitch research? No. Study group in both pitch research? Nice. We'll do this. Yeah, we have one game left, and it's the biggest thing that you can fight for in this entire game. Right. Here we go. The finals. It's super powerhouse rated Koshien South. Gotta watch out for Takahashi, Takabe. In a win today, we will be the national champions in the biggest tournament that we can be in. Our team is looking good. Takayama fully rested. Here we go. What do we get? What do we get? A team that, honestly, they don't have a ton of home runs. I'm pretty sure we've beat this team before. If I'm remembering right, I think we beat this team before. Right, Ikia. Get us started. That's a long, high fly ball, but their center fielder is on top of it. We're able to get the out. One pitch, one out for them. Good start. They have a cutter that goes straight down. That fastball that we're able to see yet again, and blistered to the left fielder. He was just in the right spot. Now we have Nanamura. Let's see what he can do. See the cutter again. It's been cutters and fastballs so far. As this time we hit it into the gap, and it should be down for an easy double for Nanamura. Question, what is there? Okay, we cannot steal on this catcher, I don't think. Gunji, what do you got in ya? Got to avoid that knuckle curve. Another one, but that one does dot the corner. Oh, and then the forkball. It's strike number 2. We defend on that fastball, and we get a really good hit out of it. So Gunji's just going to trade spots with Nanamura. It's going to be 1-0 to start off the first inning. We'd love to see it. Is this the start of something special here for Ishita? Fastball on the outside. Another one, but that one's a screwball. It catches the edge. So it's strike number 2. We got to make sure to defend. Not sure if the forkball would have made it or not. It is a ground out by 3 steps, and we only end up getting 1 run out of it. Now we're going to see how Takayama can be able to hold up. He has his ERA down to a 1.22. What is it going to be? This is his final tournament. F-tier contact, S-tier power. Interesting combo for this first baseman. He is a third year. So we won't be seeing him again. So we won't have any time to work on that contact. That's 2 strikes already. Let's go with another curveball, this time for the strikeout. Doesn't fall for it. Let's get a sinker that breaks off of the zone. Doesn't want to bite. We haven't brought out the slider, though. We're going to go to the outside with it. Honestly, really good hit from him. It stays fair. And he gets to second in safely with a leadoff double. 6-mile-per-hour sinker. Then we go to the curveball. Very, very good. Slider is able to get the strikeout. It's 1 strikeout for Takayama after he let up the hit. Go for... Oh, this guy has reverse fastball. We're not going to throw it in the strike zone then. Try and get him to swing at it. Slider on the outside. Curveball to catch the corner. Very good couple of pitches. Let's see if we can get him chasing the sinker. Doesn't want it. We'll go back to the slider and still keep it outside of the zone. That's strikeout number 2. 2 strikeouts. Their catcher is a pull hitter. That just means pitch to the outside. Fouls off. Fastball in the upper corner. We go to the slider, really good. And now we go to the curveball. Wasn't strike 3, but it's a ground out to Ikia for out number 3. Side retires without letting up a run. Good pitching there for Takayama. Double for Sawamura. Sawamura. Ikia gets onto first, but there's 2 outs, and nothing else happens. Our second baseman making an error. We get a strikeout and a double play to keep us facing the minimum in the inning. As we get a strikeout, and a strikeout. 3 to retire this side. Tamaki gets a hit in the 5th. Awa rounds out. Awa steals second. So now we get to hit with Ikia because we have a runner in scoring position. We do already have 1 strike on. That's a fastball. We hit the other way into the gap. And that's going to be an easy double for Ikia. They trade places. 2-0. Very good hitting from Ikia. So yeah, he's just clean with it. Into the left center field gap. Nita, what can you show us? You see a forkball on the inside and you ignore it. A knuckle curve that you wanted to ignore, but it caught the zone. That's a fastball that you decide to swing at, and it's out number 3 from the sliding catch for Akubo. Good defensive play there. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We've made it through 5 scoreless on the other side. Kanji gets to second. So now we're going to see if Senba can get him home with 2 outs. Knuckle curve, we ignore it. Knuckle curve, we ignore again. Fastball, we whiff. Tried to move the PCI. We got it to the right spot, but not quite high enough. It's 1-2. 3 outs into the top of the 7th. As we follow suit. Seeing if through 7 we can keep it clean, but it's a double from them. Now it's up to Sawamura again. He has all fields, Runmaker, and Aura. I wonder what all foods would be for a thing. They should add that just because they can. Alright, let's try and finish him off with a slider right here. The ball, that's okay. Let's go high sinker. He lays off. We go back to a curveball out of the strike zone. Good. Not biting. We go to the inside again with the slider, and he makes really good connection. Gunji to the cutoff. We try and throw it home, but it's much too late. In the end, it's a flyout to the center fielder to end the 7th, but they cut the lead in half. It's only a 2-1 game now. We are able to go 1-2-3, luckily. Gunji gets on base with nobody out. Sugiya trying to get a hit here. Bad fastball. We are on their relief pitcher. Another fastball. Does that get down? Their center fielder with the diving play. Their defense has just been so strong to keep us from getting anything extra. Curveball for strike 1. Oh, we see the fastball, but we swing too early. Another fastball that we just pop up to the shortstop. Swinging too early on that. Here we go, Tamaki. Oh, he gets underneath it, and he's going to pop it up himself. Surely the center fielder gets there in time, settles underneath it. And we have absolutely no insurance going into the bottom of the 9th. So we have to pitch our heart out here. We're going to get the orders. We're going to strongly encourage. We're going to put everything into this inning. We are going to... We're gonna really hype up the team. And we're also gonna hit the give advice from Shintani. He's only a first year, so it's not quite as good. But control and pitch power goes up across all of our pitches, so they're A tier now. This guy has verse breaking. We're going to hit that fastball up and in to start us. Very good start. Let's go sinker on the inside. Ball 1. Maybe go curveball that drops out. He was thinking about it, but let's go back to the fastball now. Locked up, and then slider that drops out of the zone. He fouls it. Okay. I think we have to try and go curveball here, still out of the zone. We don't want a good hit from him. No, he still gets it through. Powers the curveball. Maybe I didn't throw it down far enough. As it dropped, but he was able to follow it. Start with a fastball up against this guy. He has verse fastball. That's the worst start I could have done. The slider gets strike 2. Let's do a sinker on the outside. Doesn't fall for it. Curveball. We want to go back to the sinker, this time on the inside. Do we throw the sinker again? I don't think so. We go to the curveball on the outside corner. He connects with it. That's deep out to right field. Tamaki is a very good defender, though. He's able to get there easily to get out number 1. Really trying to push this sinker, because we want the ground out. We really, really do. We'll try slider on the outside, and then a curveball out of the zone. We don't get the strikeout. We go back to a sinker. Oh my god, the fact that he doesn't swing at that is crazy. Let's go slider. Again, out of the zone. But he's settled down. Let's go fastball up high, and we blaze it past him for a strikeout. We are 1 out away from becoming Summer Koshien champions. Start with the sinker on the inside. Go to the slider on the outside. We miss the pitch. Go fastball up. That is strike number 2. Curveball down. Doesn't fall for it. Let's go for the sinker again, but have it cut just a little bit more inside. He connects with it, but it's weak. Ikia settles, throws, but it's a head-first slide, and he's safe at first. We pitched it how we wanted to. We got the hit we wanted, but he's able to leg it out. And we have to go to another batter. So let's start this one with a fastball up. Somehow doesn't get the strike. Let's try and get the curveball on the corner. Strike number 1. Slider on the inside, strike number 2. Let's go for the sinker again on the outside. We left it a little bit too much there, but Nita underneath it catches it, and we win. We are the champions of the Summer Koshien Tournament. Ishita High School with their first Summer Koshien win. As a powerhouse school. Oh my goodness. What a game from Ishita. We are JFE. We are the Koshien champions. Gotta let the song play all the way through. Soak in the moment. We made it there. The golden age of Ishita High School is upon us. We win it 2-1. Just how you would want a Koshien game to be, close all the way through. Takayama gained Bam Star Pitcher? What is that? Oh yeah, we gotta add Ishita. Look at how our team steadily improved. 3,200 in our first year. 5,400 in our second year. 7,500 in our third year. 8,200 in our 4th year, and here in our 5th year, I think we're, yeah, 10,000. Well, it's about to drop because our 3rd years are about to leave. Nanamura, obviously, is going to take over as our captain. He's gifted. Like, you got to have a gifted boy as the captain. The seniors graduate. We go from 10,000 down to 5,300. Oh my goodness. What a drop-off for the team. Oh my god, I'm so happy that we were able to make it through, though. Oh. Let's do some sprints. Our team has won Koshien has won in Koshien 20 times. I think we're on like a 27-game win streak or something, too. This team is crazy. Oh no, you didn't even get any upgrades off of that. So what is that? The bracket lottery for the fall tournament already? Alright. Oh yeah. Dude, were you here when we got our current group of first years? Like the first years that are in here right now? Take a guess at how many 5- and 4-star players we got in our first year pool right now. You got your braking level up. You need to now work on ball speed. We're so far behind. Nobody is ever gonna hold a candle to Kikuchi. That was a crazy boy. But right now, for our second year, our only good pitcher right now is Narita. He's a second year. He is a 4-star. And then we have 2 catchers, both of which are 5-star first years. Pogo is going to be playing catcher, and we're probably going to have Shintani playing in center field quite a bit, if not just DHing. And then we have Morimura, a 4-star first baseman. Sekita, a 4-star second baseman. You have Nanamura, a 5-star gifted third baseman. Takizawa, a 4-star shortstop. Nonagaki, a 4-star left fielder, who's kind of surprisingly better at center field. Weird, but true. And then you have Kumashiro, a 4-star right fielder that can play almost anywhere. the only person that, like, Kikuchi is by far the best pitcher that we've ever had. Morishita is kind of crazy with how he hit, but Gunji, who just graduated, broke his home run record, mainly because I think he got to play more games. So, take it with a grain of salt. We can try and maybe even do the math. I don't know if we can see Gunji's home runs right now. But in 68 games, Morishita got 29 home runs. Yeah, we can't see Gunji currently. I just realized we don't have, yeah, so Sekita is actually our new leadoff, and he should have table setter, right? Yeah. Sekita is our new leadoff. He doesn't really quite have the hitting for it. Our hitting really took a dive, as it does most of the time. But, I think it's just crazy the amount of really good players we have. Yeah, so Kogo is in the field, and Shintani is our DH right now. And we want our 5 stars in there, no matter what. So they were guaranteed to play. The next question is, we have Nonagaki, our left fielder. 252 stars. Doesn't hold up to Nawa or the other outfielders. But he's good. Kumashiro, not quite as good as Nonagaki. We gotta actually organize this a little bit. 249. Wait. Sorry, never mind. You don't swap with you. 185, 156, 146. 228. We judge purely based off of stars on the bench. The higher the stars, the higher you move up on the bench. Alright. Yes. I think we have 10 first years and 9 second years. So that probably also helped in the fact that we got 6 really good ones. But right now, Nonagaki is our best first year outside of our 2 5-stars. He's our best 4-star. And I think that has to do with the fact that he has cannon arm, takeoff, and gold glover. So, he's also going to be a defensive specialist, which is kind of weird. His arm is going to get up there really quickly. So he may not be in for the fall tournament, but I think Nonagaki is going to take over one of the outfield spots. Possibly center field from Ogita come the spring tournament. Morimura is our next best one at first base. Now let's compare him to Koshida. Oh, dude, Koshida is actually pretty decent. Now the question is, do we want our better players in there, the ones that are going to develop better because of their star power, or do we keep our better now players in? I think right now we leave it like this, and then as we get into games, if anyone's in bad condition, we can very much focus on these 4 getting into games. Kumashiro can cover most things. We'll leave a shortstop, third base, and second base to Takizawa. Morimura will only get first base, unfortunately. unless Takizawa is in bad condition. Nonagaki, weirdly enough, can play catcher, but we'll have him play left field or center field if he needs to. And Kumashira can handle right field. I'd like for him to be able to play another. So maybe like 2 positions per. Nonagaki with left field, center field. Morimura with first. Takizawa gets short and third. And Kumashira can get right field and second base. Why not? Because Nonagaki is our best option to get in there over anyone else for center field. Like, Kumashiro, yes, has good defense there, but Nonagaki's arm is insane. His catching's rough. It's weird. This team is kind of developed in a weird way, I feel like. We don't want to go sprints here, so let's go spectate. We double up? No. We can't double up on bad hop either. That would be kind of a waste to do spectate then. We'll do core training study group in college. We'll get to the bracket lottery. We're not gonna start a game though. We're gonna end it here, and we're gonna pick up with this again on, well, tomorrow, actually. We're gonna pick up again tomorrow. Quintani's speed and stuff went up nice. And we'll do the fall tournament, maybe both the prefectures and regionals, depending on how quickly it goes. But eventually we are going to have a slight change in the schedule. Right now, we're doing Mondays and Tuesdays for e-baseball. Speed! You came in. Was honestly phenomenal. We are about to wrap it up, actually. But you missed some really, really good games. We won Summer Koshien by 1 run. We won 2-1. There was, I think it was the second round. We won it 1-0. And then the third or fourth round, we won it like 3-2 or something. Oh, no. We had a much stronger team. Our team was S tier rated. We were at 10,000 total strength rating. But right after Summer Koshien ends, all your third years leave. So. Yeah. So now we're gonna end it because I'd only stay on for another half an hour anyways at most, and that's not gonna be enough to get through the prefectures. Oh, I will be, Speed. I'm thinking that if I'm trying to figure out the exact schedule, because War Dogs, the game that we were playing on the weekend, I'm probably going to start playing a lot of as well. So schedule-wise, we're going to be playing this on Mondays. Tuesday, when War Dogs come out, we're going to start playing War Dogs. And then Saturday, we're going to start our streams with Rocket League. Then we're going to go into this, and I think I'm going to start a That's crazy. I'm either going to start an NPB mode, or I'm going to start a star player mode with one of the high schoolers. If we did a star player mode, then we'd do Kikuchi for pitching. And if we did MPB, I don't know. Kikuchi, his star rating, I think when we finished with him was like 750 to 775 or something. So I'd say just a little bit crazy. Here, let's hit this save really quick. We'll check out our player data, I think. Whoops. Oh, I literally did this as a test thing, I think, for the spirits to see how it worked. Or maybe I did it as a star player really quick. Ishino, he has a lot more development to do. But as a hitter overall, he has EV King, Table Setter, Walk Off, Takeoff Plus, a decent hitter. Ayama, not really, but oh, Kikuchi, 724. Yeah, this is our craziest player. That's for sure. Is Kikuchi. He's not a two-way. That is all pitching stats. He has walk-off too, for some reason. That is all pitching stats. Yeah, SS tier forkball. One little bit of breaking away from complete on that. S tier fastball. And we were working on his 12-6 curve. Like, this guy's crazy. Miyazuno is pretty good. Nagata has both EV King and Clutch Hero. A pretty decent third baseman. Morishita, though. I'm really sad. Our other third-year trifecta group, Muramatsu didn't make it through. He didn't get drafted. I think Ishino got drafted instead of him, which was really disappointing. But Morishita, he's not crazy on defense, but he has S-tier power, B-tier contact, and he has cannon arm and stuff. So, like, he has the ability to definitely turn into an elite defender with a little bit of fielding practice. And you get his contact a little bit more up, and he's 80. He's crazy. Like, Shota will hit 70. Yeah. Shota's crazy. Takamoto, nothing really crazy there. Nagia, decent stats all around. Not really the best third baseman. He needs to work on his arm accuracy and strength. And his run making is an E, so that could be a detriment. If you put him in, like, a 2 spot or a, like, 7 or 8 spot, though, he's insane. Just don't put him in a spot that really is necessary for the team, kind of thing. Karuta has S-tier game calling. He's more of a defensive person than anything else. Very much an all-rounder. Kazuha, nothing crazy. But yeah, Kikuchi's definitely the crazy one. I don't actually know. We could always try that out at some point. If we end up with like a gifted catcher or something, we could try it out. But we're either gonna go Kikuchi, star player, or NPB, or we might go back and forth. We might go back and forth every weekend. So we maybe start a Kikuchi star player mode this weekend, and then yeah, and then do NPB next weekend and kind of swap what every weekend between star player and this, and then just keep up with the high school game mode every Monday, and then we're gonna play War Dogs Tuesdays, and on Saturdays it's gonna be Rocket League, either star player or NPB, depending on what weekend it is, and then finish off the day with more War Dogs. But the Tigers beat the Tigers in 7 games in finals. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how long a star player thing is going to be. We'll see. I don't know how long it takes for us. But if we do star player, we can do new game. Just to check it really quick. Alright, so if we did begin with a custom player and we grab Kikuchi, he starts off as 19. And I'd probably look... Honestly, I don't want to just select a team. I think I'd go back and see what team Kikuchi... I don't know what team that is that he got drafted by. Can we tell? I don't know the different teams' hats, otherwise I'd be able to tell. But it's like gold? HT? Koshien Tigers? I would imagine that's the Koshien Tiger, right? Yeah, they will, but this is the... Theoretically, what I would do is, when I do the pro player modes for them, I would watch my videos back to see what team they got drafted by. And that's probably what I'll do with Kikuchi. Or I'll go check in in this if it tells me. But that is where we are going to end it today. We'll be back with some more high school baseball tomorrow. IQ, no, Kisuke is still on for tomorrow until War Dogs comes out. Which, War Dogs comes September 10th is when we're going to start changing up our schedule. Which, if we look here, means that we have this week and then 2 more weeks before we start swapping to War Dogs on Tuesday. So, if you're really enjoying this high school mode, make sure to be here for the next couple of weeks on Monday and Tuesday to get as much of it as possible. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your